Hello, I'm Steve Weber, the host of Essential Book Drop. We're featuring our top 3 new releases that you can see and download at essentialbookdrop.com. Happy Thursday, everyone. It's October 30th, 2025. With me, as always, is my co-host and my bookworm sidekick, Cassandra. Good morning, Cass.
Good morning. Ready to dive into some new reads?
Absolutely. Today, we're tackling 3 really different new books. Our mission, like always, is to kind of cut through the noise, figure out what makes them tick, and, why they're popping up everywhere right now.
Yeah, it's a great mix today. We've got holiday romance, a pretty intense military thriller, and then something totally different with that short-form genre fiction. We're aiming to pinpoint that author's signature style for each and give you those aha moments about why these books are hitting the mark with readers.
Exactly. Giving you, the listener, the fast track so you know it's fresh and interesting out there. Okay, let's get started. First up, we have Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal. That's by Meghan Quinn, and the genre is, well, clearly Christmas holiday romance.
Huh. Yeah, the title definitely sets the tone, doesn't it? And Meghan Quinn, she's already a big name. New York Times, USA Today bestseller. She has this really loyal fan base in rom-com, so, a holiday book from her. People notice.
Right. And the sources we looked at really hammer home the humor. It sounds pretty high concept, actually, like a whole town-wide Christmas spectacle just to win back a crush involving trespassing.
Oh, yeah, and public humiliation, apparently.
Yeah.
It's classic Quinn taking a familiar setup and then just dialing the absurdity way up.
So the core conflict is Atlas Maxheimer. He's fighting to save his family's tree farm, Evergreen Farm, and then Betty comes along, all cheerful, helping her uncle open a rival farm, literally next door. Max is, understandably, not thrilled.
Not at all. He thinks she's there to ruin him, basically, and the chaos starts almost immediately.
You mentioned the humor. I saw that bit about Max getting clocked by a suspiciously strong bottle of soda and passing out in the snow.
Exactly. It tells you right away this isn't just gentle holiday warmth. There's going to be slapstick, misunderstandings.
Total chaos. Blizzards, blown reputations, probably some very misguided romantic gestures.
Look, that's her sweet spot, isn't it? Balancing that genuine humor and sometimes outright silliness with real emotion and, as the sources put it, steaming chemistry.
So it's hitting that desire for something like a Hallmark movie, maybe, but more.
Yeah, exactly. The sources say readers want those cozy Hallmark vibes, that small-town feel, but with more heat and better humor. Sharper jokes, actual spice.
Okay, I get it. Comfort food, but with a kick. And she apparently makes you cry, laugh, and swoon. That's quite the promise.
It is, but Quinn's known for delivering that. It's escapism for sure, but with relatable characters and that guaranteed emotional payoff. The Home Alone reference in the title is just perfect shorthand for the vibe.
All right, well, let's pivot hard now from snowy small towns and soda bottle knockouts to the Mojave Desert. And things get serious. Book 2 is The Tin Men, a novel. This is Nelson DeMille and Alex DeMille, part of the Scott Brody and Maggie Taylor series, genre, military thrillers.
Right, a completely different world. And the authorship itself is significant here. Yeah. Nelson DeMille, he's a legend in the thriller genre. Teaming up with his son, Alex, seems to be about keeping this long-running series fresh, bringing in maybe some more contemporary angles.
The setup sounds intense. Camp Hayden, out in the middle of nowhere in the Mojave, super isolated. Our series leads, Brody and Taylor, are sent there to investigate a murder.
The victim is Major Roger Ames. He was the chief scientist overseeing some very hush-hush war games.
And these aren't your standard war games, right? This is where it gets kind of futuristic.
Yeah, very much so. The sources describe these elite Army Rangers going up against, quote, lethal autonomous weapons. Laws.
Okay, laws. So we're talking AI-driven killer robots. Drones making their own decisions.
Pretty much. Advanced drones, maybe robotic ground units, systems that operate without direct moment-to-moment human control. It immediately puts the book right into those, current anxieties about AI and the future of warfare.
Feels very ripped from today's headlines, like they say. It's not just a whodunit. It's about where technology is taking us.
Exactly. And that isolated setting, Camp Hayden, it becomes a pressure cooker. The sources mention it has a vibe worthy of The Thing, total paranoia.
So who are the suspects in this pressure cooker?
Well, you've got the obvious ones. The camp commander sounds pretty zealous. The major's research colleagues. But then there are the Rangers themselves. They're dealing with extreme isolation, intense training. And there are mentions of rampant abuse of performance-enhancing drugs.
Ah, okay. So that adds another layer of volatility. Are they using the drug angle just to make the Rangers unreliable witnesses, or is it more of a commentary?
I think it's probably doing double duty. It definitely highlights the immense pressure these soldiers are under, pushing human limits, which adds depth. But yeah, it also creates a pool of suspects who might be, not thinking clearly or capable of snapping under that strain. Makes Brody and Taylor's job way harder.
They're not just solving a murder, they're trying to figure out what Camp Hayden is really about. Is it a human failure, or is the tech itself involved somehow?
Precisely. It seems like it would appeal to fans of, Clancy or Thor who like that procedural detail, but with this very modern, very unsettling tech threat woven in.
And you still have the Brody and Taylor dynamic, that partnership grounding the high-tech stuff.
Right, that human element is key.
Okay, one more shift. Let's do a final high-speed turn into something completely different again. Book 3, Colossal. It's part of the Big Boys series by Jessica Kane. Genre is romance short reads, and this seems like a really specific corner of the market.
Oh, absolutely. Jessica Kane has like this massive cult following for exactly this. Ultra short, ultra steamy romance novellas. Super specific.
Ultra short meaning, how short are we talking?
Like really short. 50, maybe 100 pages. Tops. Think something you can read easily in one sitting.
Wow, like on a lunch break or something?
Exactly. The sources literally mention a lunch break, a bubble bath. It's optimized for people who don't have a lot of time, but want that quick hit of romance, that guaranteed feeling.
Okay, so Colossal, part of the Big Boys series. Let's talk tropes. The hero, Eric, is a hockey goalie, and he's huge, like 6'6".
Yep, physically very imposing, but the twist is he's apparently quite insecure about his size, tries to kind of hide himself, which is hard at 6'6".
Huh, yeah, I imagine. And this is classic Jessica Kane, the size difference thing.
Totally. Size difference romance is a big trope for her, often paired with insta-love.
Right, that means they fall super fast. Right, no slow burn here.
None at all. Instant connection, intense attraction has to be for the short format to work. You jump right into the deep end.
Yeah.
It often involves, possessive alpha male types, finding someone who accepts them completely.
And in this one, both Eric and the heroine, Marlo, are inexperienced, but the attraction is like a magnetic force.
Apparently so. That immediate, undeniable chemistry is crucial for her readers. It leads, as the source says, to them sating each other's hunger pretty quickly. In a library, no less.
In the library. Okay. Adds a little spice. Is there any conflict, or is it just pure wish fulfillment?
There's a little mystery mentioned. Marlo is hesitant to introduce him to her parents. Is she embarrassed by him, or is something else going on? It provides a bit of plot.
But the main draw isn't really the plot, is it? It's the feeling, the heat.
And the guarantee. That's key. These short reads, they're like a contract. Yeah. You will get intense emotion, high heat, and crucially an HEA.
HEA, remind us.
Happily ever after. It's non-negotiable in this space. Readers pick these up knowing absolutely that it will end well. No cliffhangers, just pure satisfaction.
So it's about reliable escapism. In a world that feels chaotic, you get this guaranteed good feeling in like an hour.
You nailed it. It's efficient emotional delivery. If you need that quick romance fix, low commitment, high reward, this niche has perfected it. It's kind of fascinating as a publishing model, really.
Well, we've definitely covered a lot of ground today. Holiday rom-com chaos, high-tech military paranoia, and super fast, super steamy romance. 3 very different doors into new worlds.
Yeah, from laugh out loud funny to genuinely tense. And then that intense, quick hit of emotion. Modern reading really does offer something for every mood.
It really shows how escapism works, doesn't it? Whether you need cozy comfort, or you're grappling with fears about technology, or just want that instant certainty of a happy ending.
Mm-hmm. And somehow, whether it's dodging soda bottles or killer robots or finding love in the library stacks, they all offer a kind of temporary order, a story that makes sense for a little while.
Well, thanks for joining us today. And if you want to take a look at any of these books, visit us at essentialbookdrop.com, and you'll have all the links right there. Cass, we'll do it again tomorrow.
Sounds great. Talk to you then.
Until then, keep on opening new worlds with great new books. And whatever you do, remember this. When you read,
your mind becomes its own kingdom.